Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel, Mary Mystic Tarot. I hope that you are all doing well and feeling well. Welcome back for another love reading for August 2025. So keep in mind, it's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing. Okay, let's go. We have an Ace of Pentacles smack dab in the middle. Beautiful, beautiful card, I'm going to tell you right now. This is all about, it can be about financial, but it's also about good fortune. It's about your security, your stability, possibly going on a new venture, which is interesting because I have this Fool card right underneath it. I have two different, a Prince and a Princess of Wands, which are fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Almost feel like they could be children, they could be younger energies. They could have something to do with your family, especially with this Ten of Pentacles right here, beside both of them, basically. So you guys may be dealing with younger energies at this time. I also feel like you guys have this nurturing, well, you do. I don't feel that way. I just know you do. You have this nurturing, kind, loving, giving, energy and personality, and just that's who you are. Whenever I get this lady, this just makes me feel like this is you and your energy. And you guys maybe, you know, sometimes you can find out someone in your circle is pregnant. You may find out you're pregnant. Someone else may find out they're pregnant. So it could be a birth of a new baby, but it could also be a birth of a new situation for you all, especially looking at it like this, right? So I have the lady, the Ace of Pentacles, in this Fool card almost telling me that there's something new coming into your life. A new adventure in one way or another. A new opportunity for sure, it says over here. So if you guys are looking for possibly, maybe this is like moving somewhere different. Maybe this is going in a new direction. Maybe this is taking a leap of faith or taking a risk on something that you guys have thought about in the past, and you're just kind of, you've been teeter-tottering on it for a while. Now may be the time to really consider it, possibly, you all, because I just feel like, you know, sometimes when you're younger, you have all of these ideas or thoughts that you're wanting to do, and as you get older, you realize that you just can't, you know, leave everything and do what you know you think that you want to do. So you have all these excuses on why you can't do it, and then every once in a while, as you get older, you think, why couldn't I do that now? I'm almost feeling like that for some of you all. Now maybe this is because you're wanting to put your kids in a better situation. Maybe you guys are looking at your family, especially, you know, you got a Ten of Pentacles here, all family. You've got the Princess and the Prince, which makes me feel like your children, your grandchildren, your nieces, nephews, in your family possibly. And you just want the best for them. So here is the Ace and here is the 10, which really makes me feel like this could definitely be about finances, about your stability in your financial sector, basically. So you guys may be finding yourself in a little bit of a better financial predicament, to where this is, hold on just a minute. This could be the answer that you guys have been waiting for, is I guess is what I'm trying to say. You know, like I said earlier, sometimes you have all of these ideas, but you're like, I can't do that right now. I've got to work, I've got a job, I've got a house, I've got a family, whatever reasons that you couldn't do it before. Now all of a sudden there may be something, maybe you guys are considering selling your home and moving to a different area or different location. Maybe you guys are just wanting the best for your kids or your grandkids or your family in general, and you guys are considering doing something different. The Ace and the Ten of Pentacles here makes me feel like the finances are getting better for you all, possibly with this new opportunity, you guys. And it could go hand in hand with this Fool card, saying you guys are ready to take, do something different, and you're ready to take this leap of faith because you know that you can do it. Possibly because of your motherly instincts, of your parent, you know, if you're a parent or a grandparent, you want to protect your family, of course. But I also see this lady like it's a birth of a new situation. So I'm feeling like you guys are ready to do something brand spanking new. And I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised with the way it works out for you. I've also got this Three of Cups saying you guys are celebrating, or you're about to start celebrating something that's coming in. And look at it this way too. You know, the Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving. Sometimes it's about you guys giving back to people maybe in your community, people in your family, people at your church or something like that. Sometimes it's about you guys getting something in return, even though you don't expect it. So when I see this card right now, I'm almost feeling like this is maybe something that you guys are about ready to get, and you guys are going to be thrilled with the outcome of it. So I always, hold on, let me rephrase. Give me a second. Let me figure out what I'm trying to say. Look at this down here, okay? I've got your energy here, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I've got the Fool card, taking a leap of faith, and I've got something that's coming back to you all. To me, it reminds me of good karma, okay? What comes around goes around. So I think you guys have this personality and this giving type of you're just kind and caring, and you're always giving to other people. And I think sometimes when it turns around and you get something in return, even though you don't expect it, it's a blessing, and you guys are going to be thrilled with something that's coming in for you all. I do believe too that you guys could be getting some sort of messages, information. You may be getting answers that you've been looking for, and that could bring in this new opportunity as well. But I'm feeling strong about something going on here, that you guys are going to be, your finances are going to be in a better predicament or in a better situation for you guys to be able to take this leap of faith. I'm going to take one real quick for this Prince of Wands. Just one card, please. Don't want them to fall out. Let's go with this one. Six of Cups. Is it about family? Is it about an inheritance? Are you guys moving back to your hometown? Are you reminiscing about when you were younger? Kind of feeling that way, you all. You know, the Ten of Pentacles could be about something that's being handed down from generation to generation. And you guys could find yourself getting the family farm, for instance, or someone's giving you, you know, their home, or and you guys maybe consider, or even the business, the family business, and you guys are considering moving back home. Maybe this is you guys traveling back to your hometown, just reminiscing about the people in your past, reminiscing about when you were younger, reminiscing about you wish maybe your kids could see the way things were back then. You know what I mean? I do that sometimes. I start thinking about, well, you know, a long time ago, things were a lot different. Oh, mercy. But I do feel like that there's some reminiscing here. Now, maybe it's because your kids are a little bit older and you wish they were young again, and time has just flown by. And but I almost feel like there just may be a handful of you guys either going back to your hometown. Maybe it's for the holidays and different reasons. Maybe it's for a vacation, but maybe this is just you all thinking about back in the day kind of situation. But I can feel reminiscing. Maybe that's where this Three of Cups comes in. You're going to be celebrating or getting together with people from your past, getting together with your friends that you haven't seen, or your family you haven't seen in a while. This one right here. Well, Ten of Swords. Hold on. Excuse me. The good thing about the Ten of Swords is it's an ending. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out where that comes into play here. Maybe this is part of why you're reminiscing about the past. Maybe the Ten of Swords is what you're going through right now and wanting to move to a different area, to a different location. You want to take on a different challenge in your life at this time because it's time for you to move on to a new stepping stone in your life. Move on to a new life experience. Maybe where you're at right now, whether it's your job, your environment, your location, maybe it's regarding your kids. You just feel like you've been beaten up and you're kind of sick of it. This is coming to an end, you all. That could be the reason why you're wanting a new adventure in your life. Let's take one more. Four of Cups. Not knowing. What am I supposed to do? You know, whenever I see this, he's kind of sitting out in the woods and he's like, now what am I supposed to do? Which way am I supposed to go? And he's not paying attention to this opportunity that's almost right in his face. Just like this opportunity that's coming in for you all. Pay attention, you all, please. If you guys are wanting something different or looking for something different, it might just be knocking on your door and you're not paying attention to it. So it does show me here that there's an opportunity coming in for you guys if you'll just look at it, if you'll pay attention to it, if you'll acknowledge it. You might want to grab a hold of it. But every once in a while when you're in this blah kind of mode, possibly because of that Ten of Swords, you just kind of look over it. You know, you don't even want to acknowledge it for some reason, but if you did, you would probably be pleasantly surprised on how it's going to work out for you. There's going to be a financial reward, financial gain going on here, you all, and it's going to be in your best interest to pay attention to the opportunities. Let's take one more. Six of Swords. Moving forward, grabbing that opportunity and moving right along with it. That's your best bet if you're looking for it right now. You know, the Six of Swords is about going forward, just moving, sometimes physically moving, sometimes traveling, sometimes moving to the water possibly. Maybe it's even a warmer location. But I have a feeling that you guys are ready to move forward and move on into this new chapter and this new financial security kind of situation for you guys. Hold on just a minute. Let me look at this. I really do believe that there is a birth of a new situation coming in for you all. And whenever I feel that way, it's either babies, it's either taking on a new adventure, it's moving somewhere different. Maybe this is a new job or a new career or even a new business opportunity that's coming up for you. But I do feel like you guys are about ready to take a giant leap on something, especially with this Fool right here too, right? I'm going to stop there and I'm going to take one for that Princess of Wands. Options. Seven of Cups. Give me a minute. All right, you all. Here's the thing with this Seven of Cups. Basically they're life experiences that's getting handed to you, and you guys can pick and choose whichever life experience you're wanting to go with. Sometimes though they're illusions and they're too good to be true, so just throw those away, okay? And other times there's probably at least one, two that you guys may be able to grab a hold of and run with. So please pay attention to these options and these opportunities, because there is something that is meant for you at this time. It says right here there's an opportunity. Trust, believe, have faith, and you are going to find this opportunity. I kind of feel like it's going to fall in your lap, but you also have to pay attention to it, okay? Let's take one more. The Empress, again. Holy cow. Give me a minute. This is a new dream coming true, you all. I really do believe. I mean, you've got two empresses. One's called the Lady, but she's the same thing. I really do believe this has something to do with your children, with pregnancies, or with a birth of a new situation, whether it's a new journey, a new adventure, something creative that you guys are getting into. You're looking out for your family. You're looking out for your friends. I think there may be something involved here, maybe even regarding your hometown. You could be handed something like an inheritance, or somebody handing something down to you. And I really do believe that you're going to be feeling blessed by something that's coming in. I'm going to stop there. You've got two empresses in a row. You're celebrating a birth of a new situation, a birth of a new creation, a birth of a new journey. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to take one real quick for the Six of Pentacles, okay? Right here. The Sun card, you all. Wow, wow, wow. Excuse me, sorry. Let me just say something real quick. There's really, you got the Ten of Swords here, but overall, you guys are really in a really good place right now, or you're about to be, okay? And I really do believe that if you guys are wanting to take this leap of faith, taking on a new journey, sometimes it's physically moving somewhere different. Sometimes it's taking on a new journey, like a new job, a new career change. Sometimes it's moving back home, possibly. Sometimes it's creating something brand spanking new that you guys are great at, or that you've come up with this great idea, especially with these two empresses. Sometimes it's all about your family. You just want to make sure that your kids or your grandkids or your nieces, nephews, your parents are all taken care of in one way or another. Sometimes this is about an inheritance that you guys could be able to inherit, and you guys could possibly take over maybe the business or the family home or something to that extent, the farm maybe. And then you get this Sun card. This is all about happiness. This is all about you guys being thrilled with your decisions, thrilled with the way this is working out. Now, sometimes, like I said earlier, these are just little things that's going to make a huge difference. You know, not everybody can go out and move somewhere different. Not everybody can go out and open a new business. I get that. But sometimes it's just something minor and something small that makes a huge difference in your life and in your family's life, because I do believe you guys have their best interest at heart. I honestly think that there's going to be a financial gain coming out of this. Ace and the Ten of Pentacles right here, moving forward financially, moving forward with your safety, your security, your family's safety and security, and just going somewhere where you're happy. Possibly a sunnier place. Maybe this is even a vacation. Maybe. But I think it's almost more than that for some of you. I feel like that this new adventure and this new journey is something that you guys are ready to do at this time. And maybe you've thought about it for a while. Maybe you've considered it in the past. And now it's just time for you guys to jump on it and move forward with it. This is an absolutely beautiful reading, Pisces. Honest to goodness. You need to trust in yourself. You need to believe. You need to have faith. I'm a big fan of prayer. And you have this opportunity knocking on your door, or about to. And it might be the time now where you guys can jump onto something and make you and your family happy. Financially, I think you're going to be okay. Now, maybe if you guys are wanting to move somewhere completely different, you're going to sell your home, and then you would have more money to play with to move somewhere else, possibly. But once again, everybody can't do that. I get it. But there may be something small that turns out to change your life in a big, big way, in a really good way. You're moving forward, you all, to a happier place, and I just believe with the two Empresses, this is about a birth of a new situation for you all, and you guys are going to be thrilled with it. You're celebrating, and you're as happy as you can be. Beautiful reading. I'm not going to take any more, you all. I hope you guys have enjoyed this as much as I have. Please keep in mind, sometimes it resonates right away. Sometimes it's right around the corner. Sometimes it's a little later on, you all. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon.